Content biology in this room is crazy right now. Like we hitting on all levels. What did I come into this room and said to you earlier?
Yo,
Do you remember what I said to you earlier before we started the show?
Are you ready to pod?
No, I said I feel like I've been chosen.
Yeah.
What do you think I meant by that? And you asked the perfect question. You asked it. You said it. Do people just think these stuff, or do they take a drug, or maybe in your regular state, maybe your mind can create drugs, because drugs are just hormones or chemicals that affect your state of mind, right? So maybe you have those chemicals in your body that can give you a certain state of mind where you go into this deep thinking, and these ideas come to you. And I think ideas are an external energy of the universe that chooses specific people, right? Like J.K. Rowling, the guy who created what book did he write? Harry Potter, right?
J.K. Rowling's a female.
Female power, the lady. Sounds like a guy. Jake Rowling. J.K. or Jake Rowling. Jake, come here.
Imagine your wife.
Just J.K.
Oh, J.K.
I don't know what it stands for.
Just kidding. Women can't write books. But listen though. That's crazy.
Yo, you in here,
Why
Joe?
would I say that? No.
Yeah,
you in here, Joe?
Wild.
Woman right. Nah, we wild.
That's what they were saying, like,
but listen, though,
middle school.
Yeah,
but
I got that from you.
What? I never said that. I'm playing. I probably did.
I truly do believe that ideas are an energy source, something floating in the air that chooses specific people. And that's maybe how these alternate universes are created. And my thing is, okay, you look at history, right? And this, I'm not even going to break it down again, but being aware of the Terence McKenna time theory is what leads me to believe this even more, because the ideas are the strings, the ropes that are pulling us to the eventual end that is already planned, right? We look at history, and they have these great minds. Elon Musk is the most recent one. Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, the guy who created the airplane, the guys who created the electricity. Alexander Graham Bell, is that his name? Who created electricity?
Ben Franklin discovered conduct the whatever.
He was the one flying the kite and got zapped or something like that. But yeah, like you look at these guys and they're all so fucking intelligent. And if you really do read their stories, it's almost like they were chosen. Right? Because not only do they stop at one creation, just like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs, they've affected a bunch of shit, right? Jeff Bezos, he started off selling books, and the ideas chose him. He was chosen. Like, bro, we are choosing you to carry out the work that we have to carry out to get this universe to where it needs to be.
New retail.
Huh?
The new retail.
The iPhone, which is gonna play the most important role of integrating technology with human beings.
I think a lot of what just like people that get shit done, it's just confidence to me. Not to negate what you're saying about being chosen, which I'm not too keen on that idea, but
not chosen as far as idea wise. Like who gave Steve Jobs the idea of the iPhone? Like, this did not exist before.
Right.
I think he
wanted to live in a world with that.
You wrote stand-up comedy before.
Yeah.
Do you plan out the funniest jokes, or do they just kind of appear in your mind?
I definitely have a lot of duds, but then you gotta sift through them and find the ones that work.
But sometimes the idea just hits you, right?
Sometimes I can't stop thinking at all times, so I'm always writing things down, and sometimes I'll find something I'm like, all right, let me star this, or the idea just keeps flowing, and I get an entire 2-minute bit out of this one idea that I see. But it's just like, you see life, you live your life, and then these visions and all these senses are working, and it just goes through a filter, some sort of filter, whatever it may be. Some people come up with iPhones, and they just, that something just clicks, this thought, and then that thought just goes on its own, and then that could also go in a negative way.
And guess what? 1,000 years from now, that
change the world.
Individual fucking thought is going to changing the world. It might be the world.
Yeah.
Just one tiny seed.
Right.
I don't think a human controls that. I think that's the energy that finds a human.
What's a tree?
A little fucking seed.
Little seed.
Look at my dick. Pre and post erection. That's a great example for life. From nothing, much can come. Pause. Yo, we wilding on this show right now.
But why are you saying you are the chosen one? You didn't even tell us why.
What have you done?
You said why all the other people.
I'm not gonna give you guys the ideas right now because I want to keep it to myself. I haven't done anything, but I've just been, and that's what I bought this book here.
For greatness.
I bought this book here because I wanted to talk about some of the stuff I've been writing down. But like, I do a lot of writing, and I like after you write stuff and you go back and you read it, and you're like, wow, I think I might have figured something out.
Is that everything you write?
No. This is my idea book. This is when I'm really in the deep think tank and I really want to fucking just get to it.
You just write just thoughts down and then you transfer them to that.
If it's nothing that I think is too crazy, I'll just write it in my notes.
Okay.
But if it's some eventually I'll get to it. I don't want to come in here and sound idiotic. I want to flesh it out properly. Of course. But I do feel like I'm cooking up some fucking genius ideas, man.
As long as you stick to the idea and you put your energy and focus into that idea, it could be whatever you want.
It can come too. It can come too.
And depends how confident you are in that idea too, where you can start swaying people's opinions on things.
And guess what? I'm doing the best job to sway opinions.
You're good at speaking, so
right, exactly.
You could get people to
believe.
I just Hitler.
Whoa.
Look at Hitler, bro.
Whoa. Do you hear this guy just compared me to? This guy is fucking crazy. I wish you got bullied in high school.
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed a trigger? Yep. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down?